Last week on Toyota Cadence, we got to know a little bit more about a talented junior XCO racer, Neil van der Vyver. Well, this week, we meet another star in the making from the Western Cape.
Hi, my name is Cleary. I come from Wellington, Western Cape, and I ride XCO mountain bike. I'm 18 years old and I race junior men second year. I recently won African champs as well as national champs, and I did a couple of races in Europe as well this year. That went pretty well. Got a podium in Spain at a Junior World Series, and then recently went to Switzerland as well, just to also go check out what the world's course looks like and do a junior series there.
Pivotal to making it on the International World Cup XCO circuit is a rider's ability to earn UCI ranking points. And Sam has, through his success on the African continent and racing in Europe, been able to make the system work in his favour.
So I'm quite fortunate. In the beginning of the year I was ranked second in the world, and currently I think I'm fifth. As a South African it can be a bit difficult to get points because we don't have as many races, but it's a bit easier sometimes because we don't have the same amount of competition. This year we were lucky, we had an extra Junior World Series, which was good for points. Like I said, I was lucky. I didn't have to mission too much this year to get points, but a lot of people have to go to Europe to get more points because we just don't have enough here. And it's almost sometimes easier to qualify in Europe because it's 110% that you need to be from the winner's time, versus here it's 103. So a lot of guys go to Europe because it's also a way to qualify for Worlds.
An XCO racer has to have a complete set of mountain biking skills in order to be competitive. So what does Sam see as his strengths?
I'd say my strengths are the descents. I like the descents as well as climbing. I can see myself as I've always enjoyed climbing from a young age. Obviously I'm a bit bigger now, but I still enjoy the climbing, and I think the descents as well. Like, I did downhill up until 14 years old and enduros till a couple of years ago still, so I think it gave me a good edge on the downhill.
In his first season as a junior last year, Sam won both the National Championships and the African Continental Championships in Morocco. And he was able to repeat that feat this year with success at Taba Trails in the Nationals, followed by victory at the CAC race in Pietermaritzburg, where he beat Namibian Roger Suren.
Yeah, so African champs obviously went really well. I was pretty confident going into the race. The 2 days before I came second behind Roger, but I knew generally from last year in Greece, my third day of racing is sometimes a lot better. And I felt very strong on the first lap, and to be honest it was a bit easier than what I thought. I didn't expect to get away on the first lap, but I got a gap on the first climb and then just rode my race until the finish.
The World Championships is a major goal for Sam this year. It'll be his second appearance in the global spectacle, having finished a creditable 32nd in a field of 85 in Andorra a year ago. So what is Sam Cleary expecting at this year's Worlds?
Yeah, so World Champs is in Switzerland this year. I was fortunate enough to go check out the course beforehand because we were there for a Swiss race, and it's a super nice course, very off-camber, steep, rooty sections, and there's some big rock gardens. It's going to be a hectic race if it rains, but otherwise it's a super nice track. Worlds. My goal is top 10 at Worlds. Obviously, it's the biggest race of the year, and it's also quite important for next year. This is my first year under 23, and a good result there could potentially secure a good spot in a European team. The race is also at altitude. I think it's at 1,500 meters, and I'm going to Dullstrom at the end of middle August to do some altitude there, and then from there I'm going to Switzerland.
Living in the Western Cape and having raced all around the country and over in Europe, choosing a favourite trail network is tricky for Sam.
Well, my favourite place to ride is probably Stellenbosch is good. I like Jonkershoek is really nice. Obviously I love my home trails, but I think Stellenbosch Jonkershoek is the best. I enjoy it the most.
As any professional sportsperson will tell you, the path to the top is littered with pitfalls and potential hazards. But being surrounded by caring family and supporters makes the journey that much more manageable.
Yeah, cycling takes a lot of commitment and investment from people around you, like your family and people that believe in you, because it's a very expensive sport and it also takes a lot of time. So I'm really fortunate enough to have parents that are willing to support me and fund it, obviously, because as a junior there isn't much funding for cycling. So my parents are really involved and really make an effort for it, as well as Granny Gear has always helped me from a young age, and more recently Cycle Lab with bike support and technical support. Yeah, and my mom always travels with me, is always by my side, always helping, always team mechanic, team manager, which is great. And it's nice to have a close bond with a lot of people over the last couple of years, like Granny Gear especially. I've got a really good relationship with them. I've been riding with them since I think I was 12 years old when I joined them as a lightie, doing skills training, and then to where I am now. So I'm really fortunate for all the support from everyone around me.
The importance of having local role models is another vital factor in keeping Sam's dreams of reaching the top alive. And he's got a few to choose from.
It's really good seeing Alan do well at the World Cups and obviously being world champ. It's really inspiring as a South African athlete, especially Cadence and Luke and Tyler also more recently doing well. It's a really big inspiration for all the younger guys coming up and girls riding to show that there is a chance that we can race overseas and make a career out of it.
With the South African champion and continental jerseys already secured, Sam's complete focus is on the first week of September in Port Valais in Switzerland.
So World Champs is pretty important in terms of what, where and how. A good result in World Champs will give me more or less an idea for next year. So if you can get a good result and get into a European team is obviously the dream, and race in Europe. Whether that be there for a couple months and then here again in between World Cups or permanently, I don't know yet. But the dream is obviously to be in a European team and race on the World Cup circuit and travel the world. And yeah, that's the dream.
And Sam Cleary is fortunate to ride a pretty special bike as well.
Yeah, having a bike that's trustworthy and know that works, like a brand like Orbea, they've been around for a while. So having that trust in a bike brand to know that they can make high quality products that's not going to break and that there's testing and engineering behind it is always great. And it's really important to have a bike that you're comfortable on. I mean, we're doing super technical tracks and the bike demands a lot, so it's nice to have that trust and support and a bike that can handle it and feels good on the descents.
The biggest cycle retailer in the country, Cycle Lab, is also right behind Sam Cleary and his journey to the top.
Yeah, so Cycle Lab provide me with support. I get free services from them. I got the bike for cost price recently, and I get staff discount on some products in store.
Sam Cleary is a switched on and focused young man with a big dream of racing on the biggest XCO stage of all. Let's get behind him and follow his journey.
I'm grateful for everyone following the journey and for everyone that wants to follow the journey. I'm going to be at World Champs in September. And yeah, come along.